Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Coldborough Park Farm, where today we are heading over to Chantry Farm, in fact. Because there is some fertilizing to do over here. We need to fertilize field 22 and field 23. I actually need to plow field 23 at some point. Probably in the winter, because yes, the seasons mod is on here as well, and again I haven't tinkered with the times just to allow for the first harvest to actually take place. Pretty much. Day 9 is not the best time to be trying to install the season mod properly. Should be fine though. So in here we go. Very gingerly and carefully, like a good farmer. There we go. Close that up. What we're gonna do is actually set GPS up now. That'll do. In fact, if I were to set GPS up, I'm just gonna do this the old-fashioned way, which is the way Faye likes to do it. So it's going like that. There we go. Can actually turn GPS off for a second, because what I need to do first is I need to just reverse up here. Unfold the arms of our sprayer. And hop back into the cab. And off we go. So the reason we're spraying instead of rolling is because I couldn't find a good roller. That's taking a long story making it short. I was looking, I couldn't find a good roller anywhere, so we are spraying the field instead of rolling it for now. Gonna keep looking for a good roller mod. Might just use a weeder instead and call it a roller, which is kind of cheating, but it would work. And the reason we're fertilizing is because I want to make hay. And to make hay, that will require me to have lots of grass. The reason we're making hay, for those of you that didn't already guess, I'm going to start stocking up for animals because Coldborough, hopefully, fingers crossed, this is by no means official, Coldborough, hopefully, fingers crossed, perhaps, maybe, will be potentially ready, the update will potentially be ready in the next couple of weeks, I hope. Bullet Bill has said that it's still in testing. He's trying to get it as error-free as possible, and it apparently will now be the last update, the only update to the map. Which, you know, that's perfectly fine. If the map is perfect after that, I will have zero complaints. But I'm not going to get cows or pigs until such time as the update's out. Thing is, though, I can stock up on bales because I'll be porting the vehicles XML in and a few other things into the map, so it doesn't matter too much what I do or what I don't do. Almost as importantly, so I can get this map pretty much already stocked up and perfect for animals, and I keep hitting the trees that are in the hedge. Can get it ready, stocked up perfect, just waiting for me to get cows and pigs. I'm going to lower the arm of this a bit. That should be better. And once the update comes out, I can just basically drop animals in. And with seasons, that's going to make things interesting as well. Seasons, what else is in here that's making things a bit more challenging? I will be getting the gearbox mod in hopefully the next week or so. I do know where it is. I have it ready to download. I'm actually waiting for my new joystick to arrive so I can bind some buttons to it. Because I want to move the GPS controls from my gear shifter to my joystick when it arrives. And then I can put the... Quite logically, I can put the gearbox controls onto my gear stick. Which, you know, Dave is actually making perfect sense for once. And then I can use my clutch on the G27 and have the full G27 mode going on, which is gonna be pretty cool. Actually, you know, having to shift gears, and here's where I turn on GPS proper. Because I'm going to use the first lane here. Did not just slam into the wrong place. I did not. Use the first lane here as a full lane. So, GPS on. Yes, I have returned to the green star sounds. We're not actually overlapping. We are completely overlapping what we've done before, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. It's grass. It's gonna bounce back pretty quickly, especially seeing as we are spraying fertilizer on it. And yeah, basically I'm doing one only farmer style where I'm fertilizing the grass properly. I would like to do it Irish style where you basically just... I could have brought the spinner down with a few bags, I guess. But that would have been painful trying to get the big bags in and around the place. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've chosen the best option. This John Deere is the 7430, I believe I'm using. I can't even look at the hood and guess and you know, call it that, because unfortunately the mod that I'm using, the 74 and 7530 both spawn with the same hood. The same decals on the hood, so it's kind of down to memory what you actually have. Or, I guess, checking the shop. But I can't be bothered doing the smart option, so I'm just going to say it's a 7430. And the reason I got the Green Star sounds back is because they are all different. They're all completely different tones, and without needing to memorize them, I know, hey, something's different here. Well, the last thing I did was turn on GPS, so that means I should probably turn it off now. Or I have just turned it off, or something to that effect. Yeah, if I just wait, that means you need to turn GPS off. That means GPS is off. That means it's on. You know, it's three very, very different sounds being made. So it's not a case of, what does this beep that sounds identical to the other beeps mean? It is literally just, okay, that's a really weird noise, that means GPS is now disabling. Or I should disable GPS. That little siren. So I'm going to call that one as a siren. It's probably not. You got the... I'm going to name these after what they sound like, so hang on. Let's get... Sound number one is Biddly Boop. And you got the Bip Boop. And then you've got Wop Wop. So we Biddly Boop, then we Wop Wop, then we Boop. Bip Boop. Yes. That's how GPS works. You Biddly Boop, then you Wop Wop, then you Beep Boop. I am apparently after going insane. However, it is nice to get the whole one lonely farmer thing with a fertilizer sprayer. I do that and that. And actually bring the HUD back up. Just because GPS is really nice now, I can do that. Put the HUD back down. This looks really nice and legit. Yeah, nice. Ooh. You have a bit of a yawning going on. Yeah, nice bit of fertilizing out in the field. I'm gonna take a few photos while I'm doing this. A few screenshots. I think that third one is more of a bebop than anything else, isn't it? That's definitely Billy Boop. But yeah, this map Coldborough, especially with the seasons mod lighting, just wow, it looks amazing. So this is springtime, very late spring. Oh my god, yawns, go away. It's very late spring, so it's not, you know, it's probably March, maybe April time, I would say. I might put it to like 3 days per season, so I can call each season a month and have 12 days per year. Probably actually a good idea. And around we go, please. Mr. John Deere. Around more, and there we go. Perfect. For those of you who have watched for a while, you'll know that I always said, I don't like John Deere. I lied. I do like John Deere. I just don't like the way that they market themselves, because their entire marketing is, hey, it's John Deere, you should probably buy this. It's green, look at it, it's green. Green machines are best machines. Either I'm gonna keep yawning, or this episode is gonna be very short. Either I'm gonna stop yawning, or this episode could be very short, because yeah, it's not very good to be happening on YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of potential thumbnails for this video, which I guess is good. Can't really complain about having a lot of thumbnails. I'm actually recording this directly after Wednesday's video, so I am actually getting ahead. And it is Tuesday, so my master plan of actually recording all, like, at least most of the week's videos on Tuesday is working. I may even... No, Monday's video I can record pretty much after the Coldborough stream, which will be... I don't know when. I might do... probably Friday, actually. Friday evening, Saturday, at some point. I can record Monday's video, which will be Coldborough. Coldborough will be Monday and Friday. Springwells will be Wednesdays. ETS and ATS will be on Tuesday and Thursday. It doesn't really matter which day is which, to be honest. I know you guys don't generally watch ETS, ATS content, so it's not a big deal to me if, you know, I decide to swap the days around, or I miss an ETS video or an ATS video. The farm sim videos, I know I missed Mondays. That was because I was actually running super late on Sunday. That's the entire reason. It's not a good reason, but it's the entire reason. This field is going to take a lot less time than I thought, so I can do field 23 as well. How good are we on fertilizer? We are very good on fertilizer, so we can actually do field 23 as well, which is always nice. Might actually instead see what the mission is in field 1, because I did do a beet harvesting mission in field 1. I think I did a seeding mission in there as well, though I might have just abandoned that. Be nice to show off the missions on Coldborough, because I haven't seen many people doing that on camera, and I was reliably informed by Landy that he hasn't actually done them at all. So it would be nice to do a mission or two. I don't know if Yeah, I say not many people. I haven't seen many people doing them on camera. I've openly said I don't watch farm sim videos, so I don't know if people are doing them on camera or not. So if I'm horribly wrong, and just after insulting you, I do apologise. But from what I understand, not a lot of people are doing them on camera. So let's see what's in Field 1 today. And just ignore me driving through the hedge. Boop, there we go. Thank you for ignoring me driving through the hedge. This looks like it's going to be a seeding mission. No mission available. Oh, okay. Get the sneaking suspicion that missions might be a bit broken with the Seasons mod. But off to Field 23 we go. And this is going to be fairly short work. I am going to just pop through the hedge again, because it's a bit easier. Field 23 is fully grown, but I'm not going to mow it just yet. Would like to... Come on. Fully unfold. There we go. Just want to get the fertilizer into the field, really. I'm like going way too close to these trees. Way closer than I need to. Because realistically, this is the line I should be taking. Where I'm just kind of skimming the edge of the bit that can't be fertilized. Just to make sure that everything that can be fertilized is fertilized. You can see the ground where it can be fertilized is getting darker. The ground where it can't is staying exactly the same color because it's just green. And that's how grass works in FS17 now. There's two different kinds. Which some people hate, probably. I like it. Because, I mean, you can do slurry on the grass. You can do whatever you want to the grass now. And fertilizing it does actually work, because it works like a crop. As opposed to some magical thing where you plant it once and it's good forever. Which I never really liked that. That's why I went with soil mod, was because, you know, you could alter how the grass grew. Back in 15. Now I don't think soil mod's as necessary. You just, you know, the game's got soil mod light, basically. Is, you know, you got your multiple fertilization stages, your different types of fertilizer, but they don't really do different things. But I mean, definitely nice to kind of have to worry about. And then you know, you got the forced ploughing as well, which soil mod kind of sort of did, but not really. Farm Sims actually upped the game there, which is very nice. Fertilizable soil, which I know GMK did as well as soil mod, but I don't know, I always just preferred the way soil mod did it, because it felt like you're having a tangible effect. Just spin this around. It should be one more pass, maybe, hopefully, perhaps. One thing I will say is I was doing some digging last night because I was talking to somebody and they found a fertilizer spreader. It was an edit of the in-game one that had the working with increased to 40 meters, and myself and Andy were saying, no, that's not realistic. I mean, the in-game one is much thinner than that. So just out of curiosity and kind of to settle the argument, and there was a minor debate going on. To settle the debate, I went onto the website. That's the big in-game fert spinner. I'll bring it up in the shop in a moment, because Giants, believe it or not, you probably will believe this, Giants got it wrong. So the Bradal K165 has a width of 24 meters in the game. In real life, with lime, it has a working width of about 16 meters. And with fertilizer, which is what the game uses, it's got a working width of 36 meters. So Giants are off by a full third. The working width in real life is 50% more than it is in the game. which is definitely a bit of an oversight on Giant's part. It's obviously for, you know, balance reasons, but still, that's a bit of a large discrepancy. There's not that much else I can do right now. I am holding off on forestry for a reason. I know that the case is down at the forest, waiting to do some forestry. It's being held off on for a reason. That reason should, in theory, become apparent in time. What I can do right now is bring this up to the yard, and we can fast forward through till summer, which will be 2 full days. So hopefully this doesn't trigger a growth stage. Is there a growth stage triggering anytime soon? Crops will grow, next transition is planted now. Nothing. Okay, so nothing's gonna grow at the moment. Yes, thank you for telling me it's spring, on the last day of spring. The sun is high, crops grow. Okay. So we're just waiting for... I think basically we're just waiting for... Yeah, we're waiting for the crops to finish growing, really. You can see the soil temperature is... It's very cold summer. Very British summer with all the weird weather, and the temperature's only getting really up until the... Never mind, I saw 28 there. Midsummer. Why are these crops not growing? This is mildly concerning. These crops are not growing at all. The corn has grown. I have noticed. The corn is mature. The soybeans, however, are not. That is interesting. That is definitely interesting. Am I definitely reading this right? Yes. The wheat, barley, and corn are all grown, as is the grass. Should actually be, yeah, fully fertilized and fully grown, so I can do the mowing. That's definitely interesting, and you can see the money is just taking a nosedive. What I may have to do actually is just hop into this thing, Kramer. I'm moving the silage about at the moment, by the way, and check that, yeah, the sheep are going to need to be emptied out fairly quickly and fairly soon, probably. Yeah. So I'll need to do that in the next... Possibly the next video, possibly the stream. But just so that I don't start a job that I can't finish today, I am going to leave it here by saying I've been RainbowDave, you've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on Coldborough Park Farm. Until next time, stay safe, and goodbye.